1, 2, 5. Go, Tiki, go.
Over the top of your head. It's only fair.
This is 2020 champ. 2020 champ.
Yes.
Take your time. Stay head up, head up, head up, head up. There you go. Perfect right there. Walk slow. Yeah, there you go. Yep, there you go. Now run as fast as you can.
You got it, Krista. I feel like it just hurts.
Tippy, drag it in, drag it in. There you go. You got it. And your eyes. Hit the button. We're done.
Here you go, Dad.
Hit the button. Go, Avery. Punch.
More. Oh, you can do it. Okay, you can come back now.
Anybody tell me how to
Next trip.
Kim's fast.
Very concentrated.
You're good.
Looking good, Kim. First year. Nice job. Let's go. Come on, Kim. Now you gotta press the buzzer.
Mike's making a strong push to defend his ground.
Up and in. Up and in.
Drop it.
Hit it, hit it.
Woo!
Guys, you don't have to go. What are you guys doing?
Why didn't somebody tell me? The fucking was overflowing. What are you talking about? I see that. I was in the bucket, so I got pushed out.
You got it, Drew. Come on. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Drew, press it. Drew, press the button. Oh, timer. Yeah. 1:30. You didn't press it. You didn't.
Donnie's used to that feeling.
Oh, no. Look at that.
Squeeze it all out there.
We're good.
Don't drop that, Drake.
There you go, Cameron. There you go, bud. Keep squatting.
You're in. You got it. You got it.
Hit the buzzer, Ben, Cameron.
Get it in there. No. He has to hit it.
Drop it. Hit the buzzer now.
Cameron, hit it.
Bingo. Beautiful.
Go.
Come on.
Good job.
All right, Hudson, what's your age?
Come a little closer.
Cross line. Cross line.
Come a little closer.
Cross the line.
Not yet.
Go push the button. Run really fast. Run as fast as you can.
There you go. Nice job.
So good.
Is it still all right?
I can't until she's done.
I'm trying. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm gonna come. This is a lot harder than it looked. Shut up, Dottie. Shut up, Dottie.
Maggie, ready?
Hit her in the eye, Jason. Hit her in the eye.
Jason, you can do better.
His shoulder's not what it used to be.
Go, Maggie.
Go.
All right.
That was a lot harder than it looked, I'm not going to lie to you. Go. Oh, you messed it up. What the
Cross the
heck?
line yet.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
Oh! It landed outside the line. Nolan, your hands above the line. Your hands above the line.
Oh my God.
Come on, Nolan. Donnie!
Boomerang.
Not on her head. Go ahead.
Go, go.
You made it across.
You always want to complain. It doesn't matter what you do. You don't know when your shirt is.
Gotta pick it up.
Extra field hockey right there.
Riley's going for the line. Taking everything down.
There you go. You're good.
No. Don't touch it. Scott, throw it with your strong arm.
What?
Set the first move.
He fell down before the line.
That wasn't my fault. The wind picked
Exactly. DQ'd. Everyone's DQ'd. That whole event was wiped.
Whoa.
Everyone's DQ'd. There was a
Okay, go.
Should have practiced more. Don't keep it quiet. Oh, wow. You're so close.
Take your time.
Talk about the weak link. Take your time. No pressure. No one's watching.
How long does that timer go for?
Uh-oh.
Once I broke it, now what happens?
Jason, you're really quiet right now.
Hey, swimmers.
Yeah, Landon.
That's
the speed if it goes in.
Coach.
The disappointment on your brother's face.
That has to be it.
You got it.
No, Drew, you got to bounce on the ball.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody's disappointing us.
Yeah, thank you for telling me. No.
Unbelievable. Everybody, look over there. Unbelievable. Just like the little one.
Cheat already? Oh my gosh.
I love the smirk. I love the smirk.
Here we go.
Pull her with you, Jamie.
You got it.
No, you gotta set it down.
Set it right on.
You gotta set it down. She's gotta set it down.
Are we good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Thank you. Let us know if we're DQ'd. We'll go backwards.
Too far. A little bit softer.
Really? No, it's too fast. You gotta like barely off your fingers, bro.
That's it.
Dude, too much. Not about speed. Just let it drift in there.
Greg, you're
There you go. You got it literally just let it go. Too much. High, so high.
James, stop talking it up.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Oh!
Pick that up pretty fast. Camera good, right? Go! Attaboy.
Ashley, Chad. That's what I'm saying.
That's cheating.
Chad, I thought you were going to take this.
Attaboy.
Go.
There's one.
There you go. That's it.
Oh, no!
Make sure it's staying clean on top.
Sorry. I can't even balance
We'll go on top. Yeah.
Get ready for the buzzer. Wait.
You got it, Avery.
That's it, buddy.
There it is. Nice.
Go! Come on, Hudson!
That was not in the rules.
Good job, Hudson.
Nice job, dude. Keep trying to go that way because it seems like I have to.
That's it, Jen. Go, go, go!
Don't push it. No. It's down a hill, so the water will go by itself.
Only one.
Whoa, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, go, Mike!
Goodbye.
Make sure you press the button.
Have you ever had these before?
Oh, come on! Oh, he's got to get a new one. He's got to get a new one.
Buzzer!
Yes!
All right. Nice. You got Ash? Yeah, not bad.
When they're both done or one's done?
Both.
Like that. Slow. Go more horizontal.
Start swinging, Jamie.
There we go.
Good, good.
Okay, go that
Just run through it.
Yes!
Go ahead, eat. Pick it up. Pick it up. When it's in your mouth, you smack that. Get your hand there. Come on. Done. Go. Set, go.
Go ahead, Parker.
Parker, go.
Yes, Parker.
Good.
Whoa, Jason.
There you go.
Go ahead, Brady.
Go ahead. Here we go.
It's always a groove. It's always a groove.
Hey, watch it.
You got it, bud. You got it.
There you go.
Let's go.
I really don't.
Oh, both of them? Oh,
Yep.
they both did?
Oh, yeah.
You going first or second, Chad?
I'm going to go first.
Use two hands. There you go. He's doing more. Huh? I stand corrected. Cheater!
Take a step back.
That's all right.
You gotta wait.
You got to wait. Set him back up. Set him back up. You got to wait. Set him back up.
You're cheating too.
Nope, you got to wait until it's done.
No, you're cheating too.
Oh, I went. Oh, they both have to wait?
Yeah, everybody has to wait. All stations.
We weren't cheating, we just didn't know the rules.
DQ. I think we did anything wrong.
Hey, I thought only the yellow team cheated.
You got it, Carly. Almost at the end. You got it.
Go ahead, you got this. You got this. Go ahead, move your
Hit it.
Ready? Go. Let's see a bounce. Good job. Bounce.
I knew it didn't matter.
Oh, you got it.
Come on, up,
There it is.
Come on, Oz again. Oz again.
Sid.
You got it.
All right, all right.
Come on, man.
Go ahead, man.
You
Bounce.
got it.
Get in there.
Come on.
Yep, they both have to finish.
Double-hander.
No double hand, no double hand, no double hand.
Oh my God, cheat! You gotta reset.
Cheating.
Oh shit! Is I wish you were on our team. With that kind of cheating, you have a future. Double-hander from Jen. I like the sideways approach.
Yeah,
Come on, Jenny.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike. Hey.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh boy, banana hammer's back at it.
Oh, no. Just go.
Cheat, DQ. More cheat. DQ. Everyone's go except for green and yellow.
Go.
As oddly as that sounds.
Avery with the super tongue.
Go.
Go, Avery. Go, Tyler.
Go. Go.
Gotta be in your mouth.
In. Go.
Go. All right.
Go.
Keep going. You got it. You got it.
Thank you.
High five. Good job.
Oh boy.
I just knocked the bottle.
It's already happening.
Can I wrap this around one time?
Oh God. Come on. Baby. 2 hands on the rope if you want.
No, do not listen to him.
You're allowed to grab the bottle.
Come on, Jason.
Set it right up there.
Go.
Okay, we are the fastest for this part.
It's windy.
I'm in.
There you go. Keep going.
Come on, you.
Go,
Come on, boys. You got it.
The cheater caller out or
Come on, boys. You got it.
There's the tongue action.
Don't listen to him, Landon.
Landon.
All tongue. There you go. Pull that in.
Move over.
Move over. Yeah, good job, Tim. Get him over there.
Don't puke.
It's cheating too.
Come on,
Come on,
man.
Logan. There you go. Come on, Logan.
Come out. You don't just finish it.
Come on, Landon. Oh my gosh.
Just chew it.
Don't
You got it,
swallow it.
Landon.
Just
You
get
got
it
it.
in.
You got it.
In. There you go. Nice. Nice.
Performance, only 1 DQ all night. Well done. For the events that they have taken in that disqualification game. We know what we did was wrong. We feel like the punishment
Still cheating.
I believe him.
Thank you. I want you to know that by playing this game at the highest level of integrity,
Still cheating.
you can still come up on top. I hope the kids remember one thing. Sometimes you gotta cheat to win. Yellow team.
Whoever voted yellow team should win. If you did, I don't know what's going on inside your brain. Like, really. Like, yellow team got disqualified. What losers. They should have lost the whole thing. Who agrees? Anybody? You people are idiots.
I have 2 things to say. One, that yellow cheated and they should not have won, because, yeah. And 2, my dad actually shut up this year. Like, he was like nicer this time. And I would think that yellow team is more hated than him this year, because Yeah, he didn't even like yell that much, which is surprising. So yeah, 5. Yellow team cheated. Okay, bye. My job here is done.
What was the best part of the games this year?
I like being in it.
You like everybody on your team?
Yeah, but it's not
Was there anybody on your team that maybe didn't do very well?
Okay, all right. Yeah,
I don't think so.
You think everyone was great?
No.
Do you think there was anybody during the games that cheated this year?
of course,
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
My team cheated.
That's right, your team definitely. You were Team Yellow, right? So, how do you think your dad did in the games this year? Yeah? Did you see when name was spelled out?
He did. Hi, it's me again. Yellow still sucks. I don't know whoever voted for them to win.
Okay. This time, I only have one thing to say. That yellow sucks and they shouldn't have won. And that's on period.
Thank you, Tim, for a wonderful event again this year. I don't know how you put up with all the whining and complaining. You continue to do this for us every year. One of these days, I'm expecting you to just say F it and tell us we're on our own. For my MVPs, I did pick Tim. Not only was he a great competitor, but he has to put up with everybody's nonsense all day. So, good on you, Tim. For female, I picked Tiff. Because not only does she have to help Tim out through this whole process, but she also had to be on a team with Jason and had to deal with him today and her entire life. So kudos to her. And for kid, I picked Hudson. He is the rookie of the year. He did very, very well. I was super impressed. Can't wait to see what the future holds for him. Speaking of the future, I'm worried for the future generation coming up in our group because the parents seem to think that cheating is completely fine, that that's the only way to win. Yellow team, I'm looking at you. So even though on the green team we had the least amount of points, we did have the most integrity, so I feel good about that.
Out of all the competitors today, I mean, and everyone competed really well, who do you think had the biggest edge?
I feel like Hudson did the best, without a doubt. Hudson, he wins every time.
Do you think that's genetic? Tell me a little bit more about that.
I don't know. I think Hudson has a little bit more pizzazz than the rest of them.
All of them, or just one in particular?
Just one in particular.
We won't mention his.
No.
What was your prediction for the second half of the day?
Second half of the day, I really thought it was going to be difficult for the yellow team specifically due to the DQ, thanks to me, unfortunately.
Do you feel like you were responsible for that?
I was, definitely. But the rules were not clarified. Therefore,
Whose fault is it then?
it's Tim's.
Right?
Tim's fault.
Who did you think was going to be, I would guess, the biggest downer across all the teams?
Jason.
Was your prediction correct?
It was.
So what did you see from Jason this year?
Well, he did better than last year. He definitely held back a lot more. But you could tell he was irritated with his own team specifically. Because the green team just, with those 3.5 minutes, 4-minute times, it just was not working for them.
It's going to rise.
That's tough. I think Chad did great, especially with the last round when he got ahead of himself for being overly excited with the rules.
Do you think Chad usually gets ahead of himself and easily excited?
No,
And nothing else to add?
I don't. Besides, the yellow team is the ultimate winner.
Do you have anything to say to the entire group? If everyone is here right now, what would you say to them?
I did not cheat.
American Ninja Warrior. What an event today. Wow, that was something. We had ninjas on our team, like Liz. She bounced that ball. She caught that drink, chugged it down. There was a couple other things that bounced around, but we're not going to get into that right now. There was Warriors. We had Hudson, who was a champ today. He first games ever, did every event. Totally awesome. We had Avery, we had Tyler. Awesome Warriors. But there's a guy on our team who I think immigration is after. He's a little dark, darker than a hairy Mexican even. That's Mike Paul. He's got to be on the lookout and should be careful. They could be coming for him. You know, this year I tried to stack the teams. Mike Paul MVP, Jossie MVP, Tyler MVP. I tried to stack the teams. I practiced the games all week. Plungers and balls and rolling balls and all kinds of stuff. I was practicing all week and I still couldn't win. I did everything possible to win and I still could not do it. I know it's not my athletic ability. It couldn't be that. It can't be my skill set. I don't know what's going on, but I have to do a complete reevaluation next year. I have to win at one of these times. I have to win. Now, there's one guy that seems to win all the time. He's a little shifty though. He is sly. He is, you know, he always seems to get it done. And that's Shady Craig. You know, he's old, he's slow, but yet somehow he wins. This guy wins all the time. So he's my MVP. My ladies MVP, that has to go as cohort Tracy. She was on the blue team, but they finished second. And she held her own all day, and she's sly like a fox herself. So she's my women's MVP, and my girls MVP, or I should say child MVP. Don't mean to mix those up, Logan, but it's Loganator. He can eat that fruit by the foot like he was eating those out of diapers. Like he just ate that right down, slurped it right up. That is Logan. So 3 MVPs, great job. Red team, so close today. It kills me that we finished second today after I tried the entire time to rig everything in my favor. I still could not do it. I'm gonna have to step my game up next year. Maybe try some cheating. I don't know what it's gonna take, but I gotta do something extra yet to get over this hump. I need a victory at some point, but all in all, great job today by Red team. Thank you. Can you take it back?
So you're the first loser.
Mm-hmm.
So
That pisses me off.
who was the weakest link on your team?
Oh, that's mean.
Do you feel like your game plan going into the games was solid?
No, because I feel like we could have done more cheating. So like I wanted to put like tie my sponge in my head, but my teammates didn't want to do that because they said I could be disqualified.
Who in particular said you shouldn't do that?
Jen. Jen.
Looking at the games as a whole, who do you think disappointed their team the most?
You're just an ass. No one. I don't think so. I guess Donnie. There you go. Is that what you want to hear? You suck. You cheated. You kept, egging them on. Let's see what else we can do.
How do you feel about Chad's prediction for this year?
Did he even have one?
Yeah, in the confessionals earlier.
Oh, I don't know. I forgot.
He predicted that not only would his team win, that he would also be the MVP.
I don't see people voting for him.
Do you feel like all the kids that were labeled kids should have been in that category?
No.
Expand on that.
No. Who was that kid?
Which
The
one?
tall kid. I don't know. Was he with no? Who was the kid?
Was he on, which team was he on?
I don't even remember. He has the afro-ish hair.
Cameron?
Yes. No.
Why?
Because he's too big to be a kid. How old is he?
15?
Nah, you're close to legal age. You should be fine. He needs to think about all the rules beforehand. Because we're a shady bunch.
What do you think about Allison opting out this year? not
What the fuck
playing.
was that?
How do you feel about that?
I had to do it and I wanted to opt out and I wasn't allowed to. That's not fair. I just wanted to take a nap all day. This shit made me nervous. I didn't want to do this. I would have loved to just sit back and watch all y'all be idiots.
Beautiful night. A lot of stars. Tim, thank you again. I appreciate everything you do. And everyone else, thank you. Good night.
So
Donnie, when exactly did you sell your soul?
I can't tell you exactly, but it was from somewhere between 1998 and 2000.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been a long
You're
time.
young.
I've been soulless for about, I don't know, 15 years or so. So no matter what happens out there, I don't feel a thing. And as you can tell, the yellow team, I try to perpetuate that. I actually was trying to sell the souls of Cameron, possibly Jamie, maybe even Nolan himself. That's a righteous dude. He's a Campbell. We know Campbell's gonna cheat.
There was a few new competitors today. Nolan, Liz,
Yep.
Hudson, Colby. Who performed the best, and who was the biggest disappointment?
Tegan. Tegan was the best. Listen, that girl's like, I think she's still drinking out of a bottle. I actually don't really know how old she is. She's somewhere between the age of 2 and 13. She's really tall. I have no idea. But what I will say is, when she spun around that bat, she didn't fall over. Chad fell over. Tegan didn't fall. I don't know. I don't want to compare the two. I mean, it's a grown man versus maybe a 4-year-old. But yeah, I mean, she performed very well. So the poorest performer. Ooh, this is tough. I mean, Liz stands out to me a little bit. Now, she's spunky. She brings alcohol. She stays up late. She has a lot of stories. I like her. I mean, I'm up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning with her. We're getting hammered. But the performance, it looked like it was getting a little hot for her. It looked like maybe fatigue set in. It was about a solid 83 and windy. It was the conditions out there were real tough, and I wanted a little bit more. I mean, you know what I really believe? If she was on Team Yellow, she could have done what she really needed to do, which was cheat her way to a victory. She was held back. What team was she on? I don't even know. What color?
Purple.
Exactly. Purple. Exactly. It wasn't yellow, right? It wasn't yellow. Now, if I had to look at Chad perform all day like she had to, I'd probably do the same thing. It'd probably be an underperformance every time. I mean,
Good point.
Chad has made a lot of accusations this year. I'm going to be the best. 2020 is my year. Now, listen, there's some COVID shit. I mean, he probably couldn't hit the weight room like he wanted to. The gyms were closed. Like, I get it. He probably wasn't the strongest. But if I had to watch that,
Speaking of that, last year's confessionals, we heard the name Jason Grove probably 35, 55 times. And how do you feel about that this year?
lackluster performance. He's probably getting a lot of votes this year. Do you know why? Because he's not Jason. He's a zombie. I think something happened.
You have a chance going forward.
Oh my God!
I'm actually contributing.
Oh my God. Chad. I'll be honest. If you predicted again that 2021 was going to be your year, I would believe that over Jason making a comeback. So for all the kids out there, I hope you learned a lesson this year. And that's if you can't win, you can cheat to win. Stick with it. Alright? You want some lessons? Give you my card, $20 an hour. You feed me alcohol, I'll help you out.